This is a second stimulus check update. In this video, I'll go over the latest timeline of when you could expect a second stimulus check, the new $1 trillion infrastructure stimulus package, as well as the $4,000 vacation and restaurant credit. I'll also go over 7 states that are offering their own stimulus checks and rental assistance programs. We got a lot to cover. Let's get right into it. First, let's talk about President Trump's $1 trillion infrastructure package that he wants. So now the Republicans are going for a $2 trillion stimulus package, where the Democrats put forth a $3 trillion stimulus package. So in terms of the infrastructure, it's going to cover 5 things: roads, bridges, tunnels, 5G wireless, and rural broadband. Infrastructure is important for our country as a whole, but it's going to mainly benefit 3 groups of people. The first is going to be the thousands of jobs that it's going to create for all these people to build the bridges and maintain them. And then the second is going to be construction and material companies that are small businesses or bigger businesses that are bidding for government contracts. Third is going to be private equity and other infrastructure investment firms that'll benefit from new infrastructure investment. So out of the $1 trillion, a small portion of that will go towards jobs, which will help American families, but the larger portion of that trillion will go towards construction companies as well as private equity firms. According to Fox Business, President Trump believes that the new stimulus will spur an already improving economy to reach the below 10% unemployment target. So President Trump's target is to get below 10% unemployment, which a lot of economists think is very ambitious. Now, this next part is very crucial in terms of when you could expect a second stimulus check. So a lot of Senate Republicans are saying late July is when they're going to either negotiate or pass something. But if we look at this, the last jobs report before the election is going to be released October 2nd, which means money must start flowing in August, since the unemployment survey will be completed September 12th. What this means in regards to elections coming up is that before that September 12th deadline, they're going to need money in people's accounts and people in really good moods by August. This way, it'll help sway decisions by November elections. Personally, I'm an independent. I could care less about Republicans or Democrats. What I care most about is what's best for the people. With that said, politicians are always seeking 3 things: higher office, special interest money to fund their re-election, and then third, which is re-election. Now, helping out the American people doesn't really gain politicians much, unless it's right before the elections happen. And this is the reason why so many Americans are struggling right now, wondering why help hasn't already come yet. With politicians having 6-figure salaries and million-dollar net worths, it doesn't really makes sense for them to help the American people. Unfortunately, they're not getting the best return on investment by helping out Americans. Someone like you or me, we would want to do the most we can to help as many people as possible. With evictions on the rise, food prices rising, why wouldn't we want to help other Americans? Unfortunately, power has blinded these politicians that they can't understand what Americans are going through and that they need help desperately now. Let me know what you think about what I said with politicians. Am I being too harsh on politicians? Let me know down in the comments below. Moving on, according to Fox 5, let's talk about the new $4,000 vacation credit that is probably going to be in the next stimulus package. It's called the Explore America Tax Credit. Just to be clear, at the moment, this is just a proposal. So the proposal could give up to $4,000 to Americans for vacation expenses in the US at hotels, theme parks, restaurants, and other tourism-related businesses through the end of 2021. And the credit would cover up to 50% of a household's total vacation expenses, up to a maximum of $4,000. So you may be wondering, who has time or the money to go on vacation right now? Personally, I have no plans to go on vacation anytime soon, but this would probably help out restaurants. But this is until the end of 2021, so who knows when you would actually see this $4,000 credit, maybe in 2022. Next, let's talk about a few of the back to work proposals that are going on. So the $600 unemployment insurance is ending on July 31st unless something happens with the new stimulus package. But Rob Portman from Ohio proposes a $450 weekly payment on top of a paycheck to give people an incentive to go back to work. I disagree with the $450 weekly. I think it could help a lot of people, but I think it should be a percentage because people's wages are obviously different. If you give a 30% wage increase for someone to go back to work, I think it could provide an incentive and it'll be better targeted. Next, the $1,200 back to work bonus. So Kevin Brady proposes a $600 weekly back to work bonus. So basically the way this would work is you would get $1,200 on top of your weekly earnings, $600 for 2 weeks. Another proposal would be the Skills Renewal Act. So this one-time proposal would give a $4,000 flexible skills training credit. So if someone wants to take classes or training programs on a different job that is in demand, then they would have through 2021 to apply for the credit to get the $4,000. So it's not a stimulus, but it is a tax credit. And I think we're gonna start to see states offering their own back to work programs and incentives. For example, the official Idaho government website, they're gonna offer one-time cash bonuses of $1,500 for full-time workers, $750 for part-time workers. I think these are really generous offers to go back to work. Let me know what you think. Do you think any of these back to work offers work the best? I would love to know what you think down in the comments below. So let's talk about certain counties, cities, and states that are offering their own stimulus package and rental assistance. For example, Orange County, Florida is offering a one-time payment of $1,000 per household for residents affected by the COVID-19. Then we have a comment from Loretta Hill. She says, "Good day, can you please look up Gastonia, North Carolina, Gaston County?" So thank you for the comment, Loretta. Best I could find for North Carolina is that they have a mortgage program that's offering $1,000 a month with a $9,000 cap. Here are the requirements here if you want to pause the screen. Same thing goes for rental assistance, $9,000 cap. And then they are also offering a utility program that will be an $1,800 cap. If you want me to look up your specific city, town, county, or state in regards to a stimulus package or rental assistance, put it down in the comments below and I might put it in the future video. Also, this requires a lot of time and research on my part to provide you facts. If you appreciate that, please give this video a like. Next comment comes from Renee Keeley. She says, "Wondering about any help available in Barron County, Kentucky. I again want to say thank you for your no-nonsense information." Thank you for your comment, Renee, and I try my best to provide as many facts as possible in the shortest amount of time in these videos. I do not like rambling, so let's get right to the point. So in Kentucky, Jefferson County is what I found so far, that they could get up to 3 months of rent payments, and 400 small businesses could get up to $50,000. The next comment comes from Lino Acevedo. He says, "Hello, can you please check on San Francisco, California for rental assistance?" Thank you very much. Thank you for the comment, Lino. So I couldn't find San Francisco, but in California I found Buena Park, and they are offering emergency rental assistance for $1,000 per month. Next comment comes from Judy Barron. She says, "I ask for any assistance in Meadville, Pennsylvania, Crawford County, thanks." What I found for Pennsylvania's rental assistance program is that eligible tenants must have lost their jobs after March 1st and they had a reduction of 30% in wages. They can receive up to $750 per month for 6 months. Next comment comes from Lori Downinger. She says, "Can you tell me if New Jersey is part of giving out their own stimulus checks out?" So at the moment, I'm not familiar with any New Jersey stimulus checks, but they do have a rental program according to the New Jersey government website where they can cover a maximum of up to 6 months of emergency rental assistance. And I covered this the other day as well. For South Carolina, they are covering up to $1,500 one-time lump payment for rent. Also, let me know, I have about 10 others of these that I covered in past videos. Would you like me to list those out too in future videos and just have a big list, or you just want the current ones? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you're looking for other free money opportunities, if you sign up through Webull, you get a free stock. If you put $100 in the account, you get a second free stock that could be valued up to $1,400. If you want a third free stock, I have a Robinhood link down below. If you want a fourth free stock, First Trade. If you want another 5 other free stocks that you could just cash out and put into your bank account, account, I have a spreadsheet down below as well. If you want to watch more second stimulus check videos, you could click this playlist over here. If you want to learn how to get out of debt and build wealth in just 7 steps, you could click this video over here. It's on my other channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.